It's been a week. Like, why am I not skinny yet? Why has this not changed? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is so exciting. We're going to be talking about everything fun, fitness, nutrition, mum, family, so much stuff. We're going to be talking about everything that we can do to help you guys on your journey. This is so important to me because I know how hard it is. I really struggled and I didn't have somebody to help me. I had all this conflicting information from so many different streams, and it's really hard to know what to trust, who to trust, what to do, what not to do. And you're 2 weeks in and you're still not losing weight, or you feel like you should look differently in the mirror and you're not, and you just don't understand why. I'm going to be giving you my top 5 things that I really wish I knew when I first started. I'm not going to be giving you stuff like, oh, I wish I knew that consistency was key. I wish I knew that not to trust other people's opinions. You've heard all of this stuff before. I'm going to be giving you real raw stuff, which really helped me and is going to help you too. Right, let's get started. So if you have not already subscribed, click the subscribe button below and please make sure that you like this video. Please leave me any comments. I will answer any questions that you may have. I am your fitness and nutrition coach, Michelle, and I'm going to be on your journey with you. Let's talk about the term journey. Journey. We hear this so much, and as much as you are on a journey, I hate the term, but it's true. It is really true. Whether you're on a weight loss journey, whatever it is, it's just a stage along the way. It's not for forever. You don't always have to be on a diet. You don't always have to be losing weight. It really does not always have to be that way. I know I have been there. When you start a diet, because you're in a diet mind frame, which we're going to talk about in a separate video, you're going to be in the thought process that you think that this is forever. I have to constantly be eating less calories. I have to constantly be moving more. I have to do exercise that I hate. You really don't. You really don't. Right. Top tip number 1. It is okay to say no to things. This is something I come across so much with my clients and with people I speak to on all social media platforms, is that they really struggle to say no to people. They really struggle because of their inner confidence, that they feel like they can't say no to going out for a meal. They can't say no to going to their boyfriend or their husband's mum's house for a roast dinner, even though they really don't want to. Or they know that they're going to put themselves into a situation, you're going to put yourself into a situation that you're just not strong enough to deal with at the moment. If you're right at the beginning of your journey, you might not be strong enough to deal with your friend's birthday party. It doesn't mean that you have to stop going out. It doesn't mean that you have to stop doing all the things you really enjoy. It really doesn't have to be that way. But being sensible about what you decide to do and what you decide not to do, based on your triggers, based on things that are going to help you, things that are going to hinder you, you've really got to listen to yourself and know whether you're putting yourself into a situation that is going to stop you from getting to where you want to get to. Is it going to encourage your self-sabotage behavior? Is it going to encourage you to not go to the gym the next day because you're going to be hungover? You've really got to think about these things and make sure that what you're doing is actually what you want to be doing, and not just because somebody is telling you it's what you should be doing. Top tip number 2. Don't do just what Sarah's doing. Because you follow somebody on social media and it worked for them, it does not mean it's going to work for you. I have been suckered down this hole so many times. My friends have been on fad diets. They've lost a bunch of weight. They look incredible. But you know what? They always put it back on. Fad diets, quick fixes are called that for a reason. That market exists for a reason. It is so bad for your body. But it does work. You do lose weight really quickly. I have not met a single person that has done a shake diet, a pill diet, a quick fix, and kept the weight off. If you are that person, let me know, because I want to know how you're doing it, because it is not sustainable. Your body will not cope in that situation for a long period of time. If that is you and it has worked for you, you need to let me know. Every single person is so individual. Every single person has their own genetics, has their own body composition, has their own history. If you have spent your entire life on fad diets, your entire life on Slimming World and Weight Watchers and going from one diet to another, your body is going to adjust very differently to a healthier way of living than somebody who has been binge eating and who has been not trying to be on any diets, has never been in a deficit. Your bodies are going to react very differently, even if you're the same height, the same weight, the same body composition, the same age. If you are the same people, if you are twins, but one person has been on a very restrictive diet, on and off, on and off, on and off, one person has never, ever, ever been on a diet, you are going to react very, very differently to going onto a healthier way of eating or potentially a more restrictive diet or a deficit for weight loss purposes. So really think about the fact that don't do something just because Sarah on social media has done it or Joe Blogs down the road lost 2 stone really quickly. That's amazing. Well done you, but that's not you. So really make sure that you're thinking about yourself and not them. Top tip number 3. You do not have to be perfect. You really don't have to be perfect. My clients that I take on, if they are 100% sticking to their meal plans, if they're 100% sticking to everything I'm telling them to, I'm going to question it. I'm going to question whether they're actually being honest and whether they're 100% sticking to it, because it happens. Life happens. You are never, ever, ever going to stick to a meal plan 100% for forever. I don't make my clients stick to meal plans for forever because it is not sustainable. You're not going to do it. So this is why you have to have more of a flexible approach. I don't agree with if it fits your macros. That's for another day, because one person may be eating a really healthy, nutritious, wholesome diet. One person might be eating McDonald's, Costa Coffees, Starbucks. They may both be consuming 1,600 calories and they are both working with if it fits your macros, but they're going to have very different results. Very, very different results for many different reasons, but that is for another day. So you do not have to be perfect. You really do not have to be perfect. If you are being perfect, I'm going to question your consistency. I'm going to question how honest you're actually being with me and with yourself. And also, you are not going to stick to it forever. Yes, there has to be some discipline. Yes, there has to be consistency. But in order for those things to work, it has to be simple, it has to be enjoyable, and you have to have flexibility. Point number 4. Losing weight will not fix all of your problems. I am living proof of this. I dropped way down to, for my height and weight, I dropped way down to 64 kgs, which for me was too slim. It was too slim. I had great amount of lean body mass, but looking in a mirror, I still felt like I needed to lose weight. I still felt not comfortable. And for me, that made me really click and realize, shit, something's gone wrong along the way. I've lost 16 kgs and I'm still not happy. Something is wrong. And I've not been back down to that weight because it was really restrictive. It was not good for my overall health. I was a moody bitch. I was a horrible mother. I was a horrible wife. I was just not a nice person to be around. So I know for me, getting into that phase, yes, I had abs. Yes, I could wear whatever I wanted to, but was I happy? I really wasn't happy. But social media won't tell you that. Taking pictures, I looked incredibly happy. I looked happy in myself. I looked happy in my skin. I looked confident. But likewise now, I take pictures of myself and I'm happy and I'm confident on social media. Yes, I'm a lot more happy and confident in myself, but you wouldn't know the difference by just looking at those 2 different pictures, which is why social media really does skew the reality of life. So losing weight will not fix your problems. If you have a negative relationship with food, if you really struggle with your own mental health, if you struggle with your own vision of yourself and your vision of food, losing weight is not going to fix that problem. There are many, many, many other things you need to do. You really need to seek out a coach, because a coach can help you with all of your mindset issues, and also will be able to help you with a different perspective, a different way to look at food, a different way to look at yourself. So it's not going to fix all of your problems. It's not going to fix it's not going to fix a bad marriage. It's not going to fix a bad friendship. So really think about why you're actually losing weight. And number 5, the last one, is how important macronutrients and micronutrients are. So your carbs, your fats, your proteins, and all of your vitamins and minerals. It is not just a number. Going back to our 1,600 calorie people, it is not just a number, a target that you're trying to get to. It's what that target breaks down into that is really important to actually losing the weight, to actually feeling fulfilled, to feeling full, to not having those cravings, and to really just embrace and enjoy life. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one, and I'll speak to you soon.